They always say the silent ones are the ones that you got to watch out for. Well, the only reason I disagree with that is that the loudest one in the room, that's the one you got to look out for. And this is my personal opinion. But I'm introvert for a reason, and I love it. My intuition and my discernment is on 1,000 when I'm quiet. I'm more observant. I'm more reflective. Everything becomes more clear. I can hear God's voice clearly. Of course, when I pray and meditate. But when I'm out and about and I just be quiet and let the room talk, I just let the room talk. I observe, I process, I analyze, and I make decisions based on that. That's where the discernment comes from. If you guys know what discernment means, it's just to make the best choice for the situation that you're in. So again, they always say like you need to watch the silent ones. No, we need to watch them loud ones. Talk too much. Them loud ones talk a little bit too much, and of course it depends on what they're talking about. But when you're more silent, I'm not saying just go, I'm just going to be an introvert today. No, you don't get to choose that. I mean, you get to choose your solitude and your silence, but some people, just like me, I figure I was born with it. I'm just being honest and transparent. Just born with it. Like I like spending time by myself. I like, when I was younger, it used to be like the weird one. I'll be weird because if the world is normal, I'm all the way weird. If the world is normal, I'm cool on being weird. Call me the weird one. I'll take that title in a minute, in a heartbeat. Okay, so just practice it. You can practice discernment. Your intuition, that's God telling you something. But when you practice discernment, that means you're intentionally letting the room speak. You might have your opinion in your head. You might have something to say in your head, but keep it to yourself. Watch how stuff plays out. Use your discernment, like practice using discernment. Just listen, watch, observe. Listen, watch, and observe. And God will help you, pick apart how to, navigate with what you've seen and heard and observed and analyzed. God is going to show you how to navigate with what you've gathered, the information that you've gathered by zipping it up and don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Because the more silent you are, the louder the room gets. If you're dealing with if you're dealing with people, individually or as a group, the less you talk, for some reason, they notice the silent ones. It's not the loud ones that are being, noticed. It's the silent ones. Like I've had people personally always say to me, and I used to get my joy out of, I don't say clapping back, but to answer that question, like, why are you so quiet? Why you ain't talking? My response always to a question like that is more silence. I'll sit and give you that look like, because now it gives, now it's a mystery. They don't know what you're thinking. Now you crazy. Now you weird. They come up with so much stuff in their head that you could possibly be, whether it's right or wrong or whatever, just assumptions because they ain't got nothing to go off of. You being silent makes people crazy. You being silent makes people crazy. And I know when I say this, it has a lot to do with, being introvert because we're already quiet and silent and not looking at you sideways, but we're observing. We already made up in our head whether we want to mess with you or not, whether we're going to deal with you or not, or even how we're going to deal with you, how to navigate, like I said before, how to deal with the situation that is presented to us. So, yes, screaming, yelling, and talking loud and being the one that's talking so much in the room, it says a lot, but silence speaks volumes. Watch and see. I guarantee you. Bye, y'all.